Forsaken's main Easter egg has a lot to offer, and at this point, I'm sure most of you have completed the Easter egg and you're probably wondering what else there is to do. Well, today we're going to be going over every known side Easter egg in Forsaken, so in your next game, you can jump in with your friends with the knowledge, you'll be able to get some really awesome rewards early on. There are a ton of side Easter eggs in this map, so I highly encourage you to watch this through all the way to the end because you will learn something new. If you do learn something new in this video, let me know by dropping a thumbs up. I made a video like this for D Machina, Firebase C, and Untoten. I'll make one for every future zombies map, so if you like the sound of that, subscribe. To get things off, let's start with that classic bunny Easter egg, which on this map is actually involving Bubby, rewarding you with a large loot chest containing a free perk, the chance of a wonder weapon, and the music Easter egg in the map. To start first, you're going to need to buy PhD Slider, and you're going to want to make sure that you've got this to tier 5. Once you've got PhD, make your way onto the bar rooftop, and you see this little spot that I aim at with my ray gun. You're going to slide off the roof, and you're going to hit that, and it should produce the ether bunny that you can pick up. There's 2 other spots you can do this on where you can get the bunny if it didn't drop in that spot. The second location is going to be here in Anytown West, right in this corner. Just climb up onto here, jump down onto the spot below, and you'll hear a ding sound. It'll produce some sort of drop. If you didn't get the bunny in the last spot, it could appear now. The third and final location is right in front of the cinema, as you can see on this patch of concrete here. Now, this is without question the most difficult spot to hit, so this will take you multiple tries, and the best way to do this is to make your way to the Anytown rooftop, climb onto these sandbags, and then walk backwards onto the railing a little bit. This will allow you to get a bit of a running start, and also make sure that you're positioned more to the left side of this rather than be straight in the middle, because you don't want to bounce off the American flag in front of you. But if you have a bit of a running start, you run and slide right at the end, it should project you forwards further enough that you'll be able to hit that and get the ether bunny if it didn't spawn for you in those last 2 locations. And whilst attempting this in the 3 spots, you will also get free power-up drops. As you saw, I got the fire sale. So a neat little side Easter egg within this side Easter egg. Once you've got the ether bunny, go ahead towards Burger Town and go to the back of Bubby, and you'll get a prompt to open Bobby's access panel. Inside of there, you can place the ether bunny. The bunny is going to be trapped inside of Bubby, and it's going to start a 2-minute lockdown. You'll notice that you've got this massive green bubble around you where you can't leave and you're trapped in here. Now, I can't stress enough how difficult this is if you're not prepared. I'm here with the ray gun, pack-a-punched with perks on round 12, and I barely survived this, as you have to defend Bubby for 2 whole minutes. And during this, you're going to have zombies spawning in from Burger Town's area. You're going to have zombies spawning from a portal behind Bubby, and you're also going to have panzers to deal with as well. Now, the only other time you get panzers in this map is during the final Easter egg boss fight, so definitely be prepared when you try this. Now, if for whatever reason you get very low on health and you need an immediate health regen, then Bubby shoots out cheeseburgers which you can pick up and eat to restore your health back to max. But if you've successfully survived this 2-minute lockdown, an explosion will take place and a large loot chest will now be in front of Bubby, which you will be able to open and get yourself at least 1 free perk and the chance of a legendary weapon. And if this is your first time doing this Easter egg, Bubby will also give you a new music tape called Samantha's Ballad, which is this map's music Easter egg. This next Easter egg will grant us with a 3-tier upgrade for a SMG, a sniper, or a pistol. Each weapon category has its own Easter egg, and this is a sharpshooter Easter egg, which we first saw in Untoten and is very similar to Buried. We'll first show you the pistol upgrade Easter egg, which is going to take place in Anytown West. Make sure you have a pistol equipped, and look in this flower bed here where you'll notice the blueprint of a pistol. Once you've picked it up, make your way straight to this record shop, and as you'll notice in the window, targets will start appearing, and you'll have to shoot them with your pistol in pretty quick succession. These targets don't last forever. You're under a time limit, so you need to destroy all these targets within the time that they appear. Otherwise, you'll run out of time and fail it, and you won't be able to retry this Easter egg. You'll have to completely restart your game. Now, out of all of the upgrade Easter eggs, this is by far the easiest. It's just very slow and simple, and you should have no worries if you've got a pistol and want to upgrade it. We'll now show you the SMG sharpshooter upgrade Easter egg, and to do this, you need to go to Main Street and to Beach Pizza. Just to the right of it, you'll notice the blueprint here on this concrete slab, and as soon as you pick it up, jump through the window and the first targets will begin. There'll be 1 in that window there, and then 3 will appear pretty rapidly afterwards there behind the counter, just in front of that counter, in front of the door, and then the window, and then as you run through, 1 more will pop up, and then you'll see there'll be about 4 more in this section before we'll start running up the stairs. Now again, you are on a time limit. You have a very short amount of time in order to take down all of these targets, but they will appear in your game as you're seeing them appear here. As long as you get them within quick succession without missing any, you'll be good. And this final one, it's really difficult to see as you only see it from behind. And if you shoot it like I do, that will be everything and you'll immediately get your SMG upgraded. And now we can move on to the final one, which is the sniper upgrade Easter egg, the sharpshooter. For this, you want to go into the video store rooftop, pick up this blueprint, and it's going to start the Easter egg. Now, this is without question the hardest one, but once you've watched this video a few times and you learn the pattern down, you should be able to remember the general area in which these targets will spawn, and you'll have a great shot. Now, I do recommend getting speed cola for this because otherwise you might spend a bit too long reloading and the targets will appear and you won't get them in time. Now, this is of course timed just like the rest, and this is pretty harsh in comparison to the others because you really don't have a lot of time between all of them. They'll spread out between the cinema, Burger Town, and the observation deck. But once you've gotten the general gist, you should be good. And the final target will appear from the zip line down from the observation deck. And once you've done that, you will have completed this and your sniper will be upgraded. Now, are any of these upgrade Easter eggs useful? Well, if you're using any of these weapon types and you've, say, got it tier 4 and you don't have enough salvage and you just need to get it upgraded, then this is a great choice. And just remember, if you do fail any of these, that's it for the rest of the game. You can't try it again. For our next Easter egg, we're going to show you how to get a free ray gun in Forsaken. It sounds too good to be true, and it's not guaranteed this Easter egg will reward you with it, but it's worth trying every game you play. To do this Easter egg, you need to have Ether Shroud on as your field upgrade, and it needs to be at least tier 3. Make your way to Beach Pizza in Main Street and use Ether Shroud on this door right here. It will teleport you into a secret room where you'll see Ronald Reagan boogieing down to some tunes, and there'll be 4 boxes of pizza next to him. What your task is to pick up a pizza box and then deliver it to one of 4 locations around the map. You'll see you'll have a timer of 45 seconds to deliver the pizza to one of these 4 locations, so you've got to be quick. The first one can be found in the bottom floor of the video game store. A second can be found in the cinema. A third can be found in the bottom floor of the bar opposite Burger Town, and the last location can be found in Burger Town. Once you've delivered a pizza, make your way back to Ronald Reagan and go up to him to request payment, and there's a chance that he will give you the ray gun. Now, it is a slim chance, and he will drop many other things such as free points, free salvage, kill streaks, and more, but one of these deliveries could give you the ray gun. You could get it on your first attempt, you could get it on your 4th attempt, and in this particular game, I got it on my 3rd pizza delivery. It's definitely worth trying every time you play because it's a very quick Easter egg, and for the chance of a free ray gun, you might as well. Now, one of the coolest parts of this map is the arcade machine mechanic. It's so awesome, and in order to use these arcade machines and play mini games, you're going to need to get an arcade token, which zombies drop, but they don't always drop, and there's a machine in the arcade machine which can give you one for 10,000 points. However, there's an Easter egg to get one for free. All you've got to do is just knife the machine and it will drop you one. Very handy, and it's very handy for what we're about to show you next. Our next Easter egg is going to showcase one of the coolest mini games I've ever seen in Call of Duty Zombies. For this Easter egg, you're going to need to have PhD slider equipped and you have an arcade token. Make your way up to the 2nd floor of the bar and get a PhD slider kill on one zombie by the machine by just simply sliding next to it, and it should power on the machine, giving you a prompt to play a new arcade game. Go up to the machine and insert your arcade token to play it, and you'll begin an incredible ARCXD mini race. And if you're playing this in co-op, every player will be teleported in to race on this course, and you'll all be timed on who can get their best time. Now, if you finish this race within a certain amount of time, you'll be rewarded with a legendary reward. And legendary means there's a chance that you could get the wonder weapon dropped from doing this. So it's absolutely worth doing. And it is so fun. The game tracks your best time, and it will be against your friends if you're playing in the game together. and it's just an awesome track. All the zombies that are on the map will be dancing around watching you race along, and it's just absolutely awesome. To finish the race, you've just got to follow all of the different directions that you're seeing on the floor as you're driving around. It's absolutely hilarious, and I'm sure if you activate this in a co-op game with your friends, they're going to be so confused but also extremely entertained. Now on top of that, there is a second secret arcade machine which is located in the arcade itself. It's labeled as an Activision Grand Prix game, and all you need to do to activate this is to kill a zombie with dead wire next to it, and you'll see that your dead wire electricity will power on the machine and allow you to buy an ARCXD for 2,000 points. Now this is used for one of the Easter egg steps, but if you don't want to build one with salvage, you can just continuously buy one for 2,000 points and use it to mow down the undead. Now there are 3 main arcade games that you can play straight off the bat that require 1 arcade token. The first is a World at War machine, which teleports you to the original Nacht and Untoten from World at War. It's extremely cool, but you'll notice that you're on a time limit and you need to complete 3 waves of zombies in order to get the full rewards from this mini game. And you'll notice all of your perks have been taken away from you and all your weapons, and all you have is an M1911 with limited ammo. What you'll be tasked to do is to take out all of the zombies in the first and second wave using only the bullets you have in your M1911 and your knife. After completing the first wave, you'll get a small loot chest. On your second, you'll be given a medium loot chest which will contain a DMR which you can use to help you take out the third wave of zombies, and by fully completing it, you'll get a large loot chest which will reward you with a ton of points and extra salvage. Now there's a really cheeky tip you can do in this, and I don't know how long this will work for, so try it if you can, but with the M1911 you can pause your game and apply a blueprint to it, making that pistol even stronger so you'll use less ammo, and that goes for the DMR as well. It might not work anymore, but give it a go, let me know if it works. Second minigame is the Eisendrache, which teleports you to the rooftop of Forsaken with a similar dragon objective that you might have seen from Outbreak, where you just gotta kill a ton of zombies so the dragon eats up the zombies' souls, and once that's done, it will fly away, leaving you a chest of loot for you, including the chance of a free perk, weapon, salvage, and points. Final game, Enduro, involves you in an ARCXD in a small room where you've got a load of points to hoover up. You've only got 60 seconds in here, and there's no objective apart from just trying to hoover up as many points as you possibly can. So this is really great for getting points in the early game. And for our last and final Easter egg, this is going to be how to get a free wonder weapon, the Chrysalax, every game. Now there are a ton of guides out there already, but I want to make this as clear and precise as possible for those that may not want to do the main Easter egg but just want to get themselves a free wonder weapon to have some fun. Now the only prerequisite to start this is you have to have lifted the lockdown and have Pack-a-Punch available, and then press the button in that room to begin the Easter egg. You'll have an in-game cutscene play, and once that's activated, you can then start acquiring the wonder weapon parts. The first part for this wonder weapon just naturally drops into the map at any time after round 9 in the Jim's Donut Shop on Main Street opposite Beach Pizza. You'll hear an audible sound when this spawns in, and if you come over, you'll notice that there will be this massive large rock behind the counter that's got a protective bubble over it. When you get near it, it's just going to spawn a bunch of different elite zombie types. Once you've taken out what I believe is like 3 or 4 different waves of different elite zombies, the bubble will disappear from the rock and you'll be able to pick up that part. For the second wonder weapon part, you're going to need to get a tormentor to spawn in, which are the red spiky zombies, and you're going to want to kill it with a flamethrower. Other guides out there will tell you you can use Molotovs. Molotovs do not work. The only thing that will work guaranteed is a flamethrower or the Ring of Fire Flame, but it's a lot easier just to use the flamethrower, and as you see here, it drops the part for us. Pick that up and you should have 2 out of the 3 parts. Now for the third and final part, you're going to need an abomination to spawn in, and all around the map you'll notice that there are dark ether crystals. They are everywhere and will respawn every round once they are destroyed, but you're going to need to get an abomination to use its laser attack on a dark ether crystal whilst you're standing near it. You can be right in front of it or near it, and it should destroy the crystal, revealing the final part. Now this is quite a buggy step at the moment. I've had a lot of trouble in some games where the crystal would just never get destroyed by the laser. By the time you're watching this, that bug should be completely fixed and you should have no issues at all. Once you've got all 3 parts, make your way to the particle accelerator water and hold square on this pool of water. You'll notice all the parts will sink into the water, and you'll now need to get a certain amount of melee kills by this pool to extract the souls from the zombies into the pool and to actually birth the Chrysalax for you. Once you've gotten the required amount of kills, you'll notice the wonder weapon float out of the water. You'll be able to pick it up and you've got a free Chrysalax right there. And there we have it. That is every known side Easter egg in Forsaken. Now there is a chance in the next few weeks that more Easter eggs get solved in this map or even added in later in patches. By the time of this video going out, the map is still very fresh, very new, and I know a ton of people want to jump in and do these Easter eggs. But if any other major side Easter eggs get discovered later, I'll be making separate videos on those. You can open up the description to find them. If you enjoyed this video at all, a like would be super appreciated as it helps this video out in the YouTube algorithm. And for more guides to Forsaken, you can check it out all on my channel, including the main Easter egg itself. And on top of that, if you love zombies posters, then this incredible Dark Ether movie poster, which features D Machine and the Dark Ether, is currently live with a bonus gift for any that order. You'll get a physical Samantha Max's dog tag from the field, as well as this incredible movie size poster. If you're at all interested, there's a link in the description. Thank you for watching.